Hi, I'm Martin Lindsay from the Studying Learning Centre at RMIT University. This is a short movie on multiplying and dividing positive and negative numbers. Let's multiply positive and negative numbers first. Look at the table. Red pluses and minuses are what we start with. The blue pluses and minuses are the answers. So for instance, if I multiply a plus by a plus, I trace down from the plus in the top row and I trace across from the plus in the left hand column. Where they intersect is my answer. In other words, a plus times a plus is a plus, shown in blue. Similarly, do the same thing with the negative signs. The negative in the top row, trace it down. The negative in the left hand column, trace it across. Where they intersect is the answer, and as you can see, the answer is a plus. In other words, if the signs are the same, the answer is positive. Now let's look at the other signs. Let's multiply a plus by a minus. So we trace down from the plus in the top and we trace across from the minus in the left hand column. Where they intersect is our answer in blue, and as you can see, they intersect at the negative sign. Similarly, if I multiply a minus by a minus in the top row by a plus in the left hand column, trace the minus down from the top and the plus sign from the left across until they intersect. Where they intersect is the answer. And as you notice, it'll be a negative sign again. In other words, when the signs are different, in other words, plus and minus, the answer is negative. So let's look at this in more detail. Let's go through each one step by step. The first one is positive by positive is equal to a positive. Plus times plus equals plus. Here's an example. Plus 4 times plus 4. Plus times plus gives us a positive answer. 4 times 7 is 28. In other words, the answer is plus 28. So let's look at this in more detail. Let's go through each one step by step. The first one is positive by positive is equal to a positive. Plus times plus. Let's look at negative times negative. Minus times a minus is a plus. For instance, minus 5 times minus 9, two negatives gives us a positive answer. Notice if the signs are the same, the answer is always positive. So minus times a minus is a plus. 5 times 9 is 45. So our answer is plus 45. Now we have negative times a positive is a negative. Minus times a plus is a minus. Notice the signs are different. The answer is always negative. So with an example, minus 6 times plus 11, the signs are different, so the answer is negative. 6 times 11 is 66, so the answer is minus 66. Finally, positive times a negative is a negative. Plus times a minus is a minus. The signs are different, therefore the answer is always negative. Example, plus 12 times minus 7, the signs are different, so the answer is negative. 12 sevens are 84, so the answer is negative 84. Now let's divide positive and negative numbers. Look at the table and look again at the similarity between this table and the table we had for multiplication. For instance, if the signs are the same, the answer is positive. If the signs are different, the answer is negative. In other words, the rules that we use for division are exactly the same as the rules that we use for multiplication. So let's look at them one by one. Plus divided by a plus is a plus. 36 divided by 9 is the same as positive 36 divided by positive 9, which would give us an answer of positive 4. Negative divided by negative is a positive. Minus divided by minus is a plus. Notice if the signs are the same, the answer is always positive. So for instance, minus 56 divided by minus 8, the signs are the same, the answer must be positive. 56 divided by 8 is 7, so our answer is plus 7. Now let's look at negative divided by positive. The answer is negative, because if the signs are different, the answer is always negative. For instance, minus 78 divided by plus 3. Minus divided by plus is a negative. 78 divided by 3 is 26, so the answer is negative 26. Finally, positive divided by negative is a negative. Plus divided by minus is a minus. Example, plus 96 divided by minus 6. The signs are different, therefore the answer must be negative. 96 divided by negative 6 is 16. So the answer is negative 16. Now do some questions for yourself. The answers to these questions are on the next slide. Thanks for watching this short movie.